The Senate could soon hold hearings over the ethical conduct of Supreme Court justices, and top senators from Missouri and Illinois could play a key role. This comes after media reports revealed a conservative billionaire paid for extravagant trips for Justice Clarence Thomas and bought real estate from him directly. None of it was disclosed to the public. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, has more. Mark?
Mike, the Supreme Court has long been revered as the nation's beacon of judicial fairness and careful wisdom, but now its justices face new question about their own judgment, transparency, and integrity.
In a letter to Chief Justice John Roberts, Senator Dick Durbin wrote the U.S. Supreme Court faces a crisis of public confidence and invited him to answer questions like this.
What is the court going to do to bring its standards of ethics up to the level even of other courts in this country?
Durbin chairs the Senate Judiciary Committee and appeared Sunday on Meet the Press to respond to ProPublica reports detailing how Justice Clarence Thomas accepted lavish luxury trips and sold real estate properties to GOP megadonor Harlan Crow.
If this were another judge, if this were a member of Congress, and it happened that some Texas billionaire came in and said, I'm going to buy your mom's house and the house is nearby and own this so she doesn't have to pay rent or a mortgage payment, you'd say to yourself, well, that's obvious. That's the sort of thing that needs to be disclosed. That's a clear indication of a conflict of interest.
In a statement, Justice Thomas said he got advice that personal hospitality from close personal friends who did not have business before the court was not reportable. He has since acknowledged the reporting was accurate and said he will update his public disclosures. Senator Josh Hawley also sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee.
He attempted to follow the law and followed the advice he was given, which is all we can ask anybody to do. And I think now he said if he needs to amend his reports, he will. I mean, I think that that's perfectly fine and upstanding. I think any effort to categorize him, to castigate him as somehow unethical, and this constant campaign of demonization against this justice, I think is just wrong.
No, it's not enough. Here's what I think. I think that the members of the Supreme Court need to have a code of ethics, just like everybody else, just like every other judge in our judiciary.
Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth said the appearance alone does damage to the nation's high court.
The Supreme Court certainly does have a credibility issue with the American people.
Congresswoman Cori Bush went even farther, calling the conduct lawless and corrupt, and even calling for the impeachment of Justice Thomas. So far, Chief Justice John Roberts has not indicated if he or some other justice might appear at that Senate hearing scheduled 1 week from Tuesday.